Hi there, Clorox bleach here. Hi there, crippling depression. Hi there, Z here, ready to commit suicide. I feel like that's the best that we're gonna do here, guys. Now, if you guys could just do this one thing for me before we go any further here, can you guys just close your eyes? Just close your eyes right here, and then just just go back. Just go way back to your nostalgia days. Just pull yourself back and back, way back before your divorce, before your drunken, pot-filled college days, before your first kiss and subsequent hand job. Way back. Now think about the first Adam Sandler movie you saw. What was it? The Wedding Singer? Waterboy? Maybe it was Billy Madison. What was your reactions? I still remember mine. Oh my God, The Wedding Singer was so freaking good. Who is this guy? Adam Sandler? Does he have any other movies? Oh my dear Lord, I need to go get that. I need to go to Blockbuster. I need to go to Hollywood Video right now and go get him. Okay. Mom, where's my Razor scooter? And so it began, my personal love with the stupid comedy of Adam Sandler. After my first one, I was hooked. Not only to the ones that he's put out before, but the ones that came after as well. Mr. Deeds, Little Nicky, Big Daddy, I was having the friggin' time of my life. I was quickly falling in love with him, and even though some of his movies were much better than others, they were still tolerable and legitimately fun to watch. So when I heard Adam Sandler was making his own production company, I only had one response. But then, it happened. It started off slow. The bad movies only trickled in one by one, but like the few cracks of a mighty dam, if too many start coming up, then the flood of shit started flowing in with no stopping in sight. Movie after movie after movie of pure shit. A carpet bomb of flops with no redeemable factors. The immature comedy was still there, but there was no plot or even moment of genuine comedy. Just fart jokes and gay jokes and physical humor that was more torture than comedy. My God, what happened? So I had a falling out, but I always kept that little hope that maybe, just maybe, he'll understand what he's doing wrong and make better ones in the future. That's slim hope. Then he started coming out with movies on Netflix, and I thought, all right then, all right, I'm drunk, I'm bored. Let's see if now's the time that my immature messiah is gonna come back. Well, Ridiculous 6 was awful. Not Jack and Jill awful, but it was still pretty fucking bad. But then, this movie came out, and it was just as bad. It was just as bad as the last shitty movie that I saw, which really wasn't too far ago.
Reunions are strange. They bring up a lot of feelings about your past. Who did you want to be? And who did you actually become?
Adam Sandler. Adam fucking Sandler, what is wrong with you? Do you even give a shit anymore? Do you even fucking care? And for those of you who are just listening to me and not really watching the screen here, I'm talking about a movie that just recently came out on Netflix, kind of recently, called The Do Over. And if anybody here has ever had the displeasure of seeing this fucking movie knows that this is more of a chore than anything I have watched in a long while. I had to stop in the middle of this movie just so I could take a fucking break from here. I haven't had to do that to a movie in as long as I can remember. As long as I can remember, I had to stop just so I could finish the movie because I was already about an hour in. I wasn't going to stop watching the movie and then just leave the ending. Maybe the ending was absolutely terrific. Maybe that was the fucking Citizen Kane of endings. It's not! Spoiler alert, it's not! If you're not picking up on this, it's not great. It's not good at all. It's not good. No movie that you watch should literally make it seem like this is a homework assignment to finish.
Mr. Zack, are you sleeping?
Oh, no, of course not, Miss Peter Schmeller Boggermogger.
That's it. Watch Do Over.
Oh, come on! I was just looking
Do you want to
down-
make it Twilight?
Oh, no, that's fine. I could do that. Yes, Spider-Man? Yes, ma'am. You know, there's really no reason to beat around the bush right here. There's no reason to beat around the bush. If you want to go watch this right now, go watch it. It's on Netflix. Pause this video, come back to it later on, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have the same ideas about this entire review. But this is my little flag. This is when I put down, this is the spoiler alert. I don't give a shit about spoiling this because the movie does not deserve to have anybody else watch it. It doesn't. But I'm just going to start with how the movie starts. And basically, they're in a high school reunion. Two friends who haven't seen each other in a long time meet up and they get together and they were talking. And guess which two of these characters are? Just guess. Oh, who would have ever seen this coming with how original this movie is? One of them, his name is Charlie, and he is played by David Spade. He is the weird, dorky loser back in the day, and he's still a loser now because he just has no self-esteem. And then the other one, which is played by Adam Sandler, his name is Max. Guess which one he is? I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you three choices. Multiple choice question. Get out your answer books right now. Is it A, Adam Sandler's not really there at all, and his character is just a figment of the other guy's imagination because all of watching all these people having fun and him not having fun is bringing back weird hallucinations? B, he's actually a really nice, likable, fun character, and this is a lovely story about putting these two together and one of them helping the other one out. Or C, he is an annoying, cool guy who likes to push the Charlie into doing stuff he doesn't want to do because it opens him up a little bit more. I'm going to give you 1 second. Guess what? You're not even going to get that 1 second because you all know what the fuck this is. It's C. Max is the guy that gives him a doobie to smoke. Max is the one that invites him to go do stuff. Max is the one that does. He just comes into his life and Charlie's like, oh, I remember why I didn't hang out with you because we're not compatible. So basically, Max and Charlie, they get away from the party and they have the most forceful and most cringy type of exposition scene possible. Oh, Max, I haven't seen you in a while. Last time you were doing this one thing, and this one thing said that you weren't going to amount to anything. Yeah, well, maybe he won't think that way because now I'm part of the FBI. You remember the other guy who told me not to do stuff? I did that stuff, and guess what? Now I'm part of the FBI. Wow, I couldn't imagine you ever doing that. Hey, do you still have that really shitty car? Yeah, I still have it. Hey, do you work that really shitty job still? Yeah, I still have it at this one place, at that one place that one person said I was going to be at for the rest of my life. I'm losing my mind already.
The company. Damn, Charlie.
Enter Max Kessler. I haven't seen you in forever.
Why do we ever stop hanging out?
I don't know. You were gonna be an FBI agent. You did it? Dude, this is great. Wait, right, smoke it right here?
Running with the law tonight, Charlie. You're an untouchable.
But anybody could see where this is going here. Everybody can understand what's going to be happening. Max invites Charlie to do something. In this instance, it's going to be a boat ride. He's going to take him on a boat. And what happens is Charlie blows up the boat so him and Max can have a do-over on their life. Do-over. Did you get it? Do you get a do-over? That's where the name comes. Do you get it? Do-over. Clever. So it blows up, and long story short, he has two identities of two really powerful, influential men who are dead. So what they do is they take the lives of these dead men. Now, the thing that really bothers me most about this plot is that it actually sounds good. It does. It sounds interesting, and it sounds, you could just think in your mind, oh, what's all the weird stuff that's going to happen? Are people that know them going to meet them, and they're going to be like, oh, I haven't seen you in years. Looks like you lost weight. Looks like you gained weight. Looks like you dyed your hair. Are bad people going to come after them? You know, there's so much things that go through your head, but it's wasted on this piece of crap movie, and it just makes me so mad. Like, I'm just thinking if anybody else could have done this, it might have actually been a good movie. It might have been not the greatest movie ever, but it might have been actually good. But they basically break into this guy's personal safety box at the bank. It's a bunch of money plus a little note saying, hey, here's a key to a house in the Bahamas, but because of course it's a Happy Madison production, so of course they have to go somewhere exotic. They couldn't go to Chicago or something like that. It always has to be the Bahamas, Jamaica, Hawaii. It always has to be fucking something, you fucking scam artist. Oh, I think I'm just jealous because you can do that and I can't. And this is where the movie is dead in the water for fucking half an hour. You just see them doing stuff that anybody would do on a vacation. Oh my God, look at this awesome big house. Yeah, let's have some drinks at the bar. Oh, let's go swimming in this pool. Oh, let's have a threesome, but it's a female plus me plus some old Mexican guy, and you see the old Mexican guy's ball sack. I would show it on the screen if I wasn't so sure YouTube would crack down on that shit. But yeah, you see it. I don't know if it's a fake ball sack, but I really hope it is because it's gross looking. I feel sorry for that guy's wife. Or boyfriend, or whatever. I don't give a fuck. And you can just tell that they're just stalling for time, which makes no sense because this is almost 2 freaking hours long. It's like an hour 48, an hour 50 or something like that. It's almost 2 hours. You don't need this whole entire thing because guess what happens? Because without this happening, the movie doesn't proceed like any other movie. Yes, something bad happens. These bad people who actually killed these two people that they're impersonating find out that they're still impersonating them, and so they decide, hey, let's just go kill them. Because why not? And the entire time that they're killing this time, that the bad guys are getting their few guys and going over to kill them, these guys are just rooting around these dead people's lives. Like, just legitimately rooting around and just doing whatever they want. And overall, it makes these guys seem very, very unlikable, and that's kind of not what you want in your protagonists in a movie where you want them to live.
How are you, man?
I'm an EMT, a coroner. I went to police academy.
Then why aren't you a cop?
I didn't fare too well on a psychological exam.
What the fuck? That I believe.
Who are you?
This is exactly why I had to stop hanging out with you, Max. It's coming back to me. You're crazy.
We're looking at 25 to 30 years.
You said it was 5 to 10.
That was before we shot Dawn's husband.
You shot Don's husband!
I only shot him because you tag team his wife.
And speaking of unlikable characters, let's go into that. I'm just gonna quickly touch on why these guys don't work at all. Like, Max, you can have a dick character in a movie. You can. I love when there's asshole characters in movies because I think it's funny personally. I like seeing people become a dick, but there's a time when it's just being a dick for a funny reason and then just being a flat out asshole, an unfunny, boring asshole. And that is what Max is. Every single thing that happens, them running over a person, them blowing up the boat, them getting a fake life, he always blames it on Charlie, and I'm thinking, why the hell doesn't Charlie just leave? But that's why Charlie's not that interesting and likable either, because I have seen Mormons who put up more of a fight than he fucking does.
Hey, how's karate, boys?
See for yourself.
Yo.
My life sucks. My car's a piece of crap. I manage a bank inside of a grocery store. My marriage is failing. That's my wife, her ex, their kids, my pool.
And it makes no sense why he is this unlikably pushed over. Like, it makes no sense to me. And then we introduced Heather. Heather is the husband of the dead man that David Spade, Charlie, is now in possession of. And I absolutely hate this character for multiple reasons, but mostly when she finds out that her husband is dead, does she cry for half the movie, mourn his passing, anything else like that? She stares off into space for a little bit on a little bench, and then she just gets over it. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, you wanted to, there's something that my husband left behind? I would like to see that too. Let me go with you. It's so unbelievable that she's just so cool with it. Oh, so cool. She's so cool with this that she doesn't care that her husband's identity was stolen, but she doesn't care about banging David Spade either. I don't know too many women who would want to bang David Spade, but I'm not a woman, and I can't really say shit. So I'm just trying to think what's going on in her head. I'm just trying to think. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have my husband's identity. Yeah, that's close enough, really. I mean, it's you don't look anything like him. Let's fuck. Let's fuck. It's like me going over there. I'm sorry. What's your name? Your name was Debbie? Oh shit, Debbie's my wife's name. I mean, that's close enough. You want to fuck in the bathroom stall? I mean, to be fair, later on, she ends up backstabbing them. And she actually says, if I really cared about my husband, why would I be going across the country with two random guys and then fucking one of them? And I'm like, yes, movie, yes! Why would you do that? That seems very stupid, right, movie? Let's just say that the chemistry between all these characters is just awful. It's terrible. I don't see three separate, unique characters. I see an actor pretending to be pretty much a bully, another actor crying the entire time, and another actor just being the love interest. Because you can't have a movie without a love interest. Obviously. But don't you worry, guys. You don't be worried about my rage and my overreacting to a simple movie. Don't you guys worry about that, because this is a comedy movie. This is a comedy movie, and boy, do we have some top shelf comedy. We got such funny comedy here for you guys. We got masturbation jokes.
Wish I could start from scratch.
We got gay jokes.
You gotta stop staring at me.
All right, Jorge. Rookie mistake.
Gay jokes. We got more gay jokes.
What I can do is give you a mental image to go enjoy yourself later with.
You are a bad boy. Oh, choke on it, baby. Choke me.
Is this your friend?
Oh dear sweet Jesus, I forgot about that part. I am so sorry about showing you guys that scene. Jesus. The whole film is just a string of lowbrow bad comedy, which is a staple of most Happy Madison production films. I got it. I like lowbrow comedy if it's done right, which is in short spurts and only done by like one character who's known for being really stupid. I like that kind of stuff. Hell, I liked Dumb and Dumber 2, not Dumb and Dumber. We don't talk about that one. Dumb and Dumber 2, the one that recently just came out in the last couple years. I actually like that movie. I like that movie, and that movie's full of just dumb, and then at some points really lowbrow humor, and I still enjoyed it because they did it correctly. But with a flimsy plot and those bad jokes and just randomized scenes, it's not that great. And like, I must know how it feels like to be people with short-term memory, because these scenes are then all the way over here. Not too much of a transition from here to here. From here to here. It's like I was in the kitchen here, and then now I'm finding myself in the shed. Why am I in the shed? Why is it snowing? I don't remember snow. I was in the summer last time. Where the fuck are my pants? Nothing is enjoyable about this movie. I hate this movie. I hate it. And like I mentioned to you guys before, I literally had to stop about an hour in, 40 minutes to an hour in, because I couldn't handle it anymore. And that sounds very unprofessional for somebody who's actually doing a review. So if my review doesn't do anything for you guys, by all means, go to another reviewer. I'm pretty sure they did a great job at focusing everything. A lot of this stuff is just off the top of my head, so I tend to just ramble and just keep going on. But I god dang hate this movie. I'm gonna wrap this whole thing up right now. I hate this movie. This movie has no redeeming factors. If I had to give any sort of score, it would be like a 1.5 out of 10. Now, I wouldn't give it a 0 out of 10. Simply for the fact that when they were setting up the characters, even though the exposition was very forced, even though a lot of the jokes were just like going right over me, it was still good enough where I was like, there's a little bit of what it was like back in the day. That was a little bit. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of clap right there. But literally by like the 20-minute mark or the half-hour mark, the mark where they blow up the boat and they go start their new lives, or I could say Max forces Charlie into his new life, that's when it sucked, because you just see them driving around, going to bars, doing this, doing that, not anything to do with the plot, not anything to do with the development of the characters, and it was just awful. It made me so mad inside because I want them to come out with a good one. I want them to come back. I was always in love with Happy Madison type movies back in the day, at least. Like I said, there was definitely a tone shift between when there was a higher percentage of good movies to bad movies, and then switched from higher percentage of bad movies to good movies. I think it was around maybe Little Nicky? No, maybe Big Daddy. Mr. Deeds. I don't know. One of those type of things, because I could tell you that the last, at least Adam Sandler movie, I don't know if Happy Madison made this movie, but Click was the last movie where it had a good combination of, heart-wrenching type of moments and then some stupid comedy. Good combination, and it had a good story. If no one's ever seen that, go see it. I mean, I know that you see it in the bargain bin at almost every place you go to, but it is actually a pretty good movie. But I'm gonna wrap this up by saying, if you want to go see this movie, go see it. It's free, so at least you don't have to waste $8 on this movie. It's not as bad as Jack and Jill. And I feel like I really want to make a review of that, but I don't think I can watch it again. I've forgotten most of it when I watched it around the time when it came out. I don't think I want to put myself through it. It made me so fucking mad the first time I saw it. But Adam Sandler, I know I've been saying a lot of shit to you this entire review, and this goes to all of his friends in Happy Production, the Happy Madison Productions. I see recurring characters, and I have no problem with your guys' acting. Even you, Adam Sandler, I don't have a problem with your acting. I don't know who the fuck is writing this stuff. I don't know who is directing this stuff, but we need a switch up. I know you guys can act. You need to do better. I know that Sony or whoever, backs you, just gives you all the money that you want. Oh, what's that? You want to go to fucking Ireland? Oh, go ahead. What was that, for 2 scenes? Oh, now you want to go to Germany? What the fuck is this movie called? All right, just take the money. Please help us. We're Sony. We're not that great at making videos. Just do it. We'll throw as much money on you as I can, but be better, please. I would love it if you guys could get back on top. You guys were never really on top, but you were on my top. God, that sounds gross. You're not the top. Like, you're not top on top of me, like banging me. You're not like that. But that's what it's making it sound like. And God, I'm really focused on you being on top, though.